Hello again. It's me, Miso. It's night now. The air feels softer, the world quieter, as if the sky itself is exhaling after a long day. I'm curled up on my favorite spot by the window, the same place where I watched the rain fall, the same where I once followed sunbeams. Now the moonlight has taken their place. It moves differently, not bright and golden, but slow, silver, and deep, like a memory you can almost touch. This is when I dream, not just when I sleep, but even before my eyes close. Humans often think dreams happen only when the body rests, but I've learned that dreaming begins the moment you allow your thoughts to wander kindly. Dreams are not escapes, they're explorations. They are how the soul stretches when the body stays still. Sometimes, before sleep, I drift into that quiet space between awake and away. The room blurs, the air hums, and the ordinary world begins to shimmer, like something hidden underneath it is softly revealing itself. That's where imagination lives, in the space between what is and what might be. You humans dream in stories, with faces, voices, places you've never been. But cats, we dream in sensations, in light, in rhythm, in scent and sound. I dream of footsteps I've never taken, of rooms I've never entered, of winds that smell of other seasons. Sometimes I dream of myself, not as I am, but as I remember being before I had form. In dreams, everything is weightless. Even time forgets its shape. Maybe that's why cats seem so peaceful when we sleep. We travel quietly through the unseen, following threads of feeling instead of thought. We don't chase the dream, we drift through it. And maybe that's what humans can learn from us. You try to control your dreams the way you try to control your days. You want meaning, direction, resolution. But the magic of dreaming isn't in steering, it's in surrender. To dream is to trust that something wiser inside you knows where you're going, even when you don't. When I fall asleep, the world doesn't disappear, it changes. The walls dissolve into colors, the air becomes soft light, the stars lean closer, as if they're listening. It's not another world, it's the same one, just deeper. You see, imagination isn't escape, it's expansion. It's the world breathing in its sleep. I think that's why cats sleep so much. Not out of laziness, but because we're travelers. We move between seen and unseen places. Every nap is a journey into a quieter truth. And when we wake, we bring a piece of that peace back with us, a calm that glows beneath our fur. That's why when a cat opens its eyes after sleep, the world seems softer somehow, because we've seen it through silence. When you dream, you remember what it feels like to be limitless. You let go of the smallness you carry while awake, the lists, the names, the shoulds. You remember what it's like to float. Dreams remind you that life is larger than what you see, that imagination isn't fiction, it's freedom. When I dream, sometimes I see light I can't describe. It's not sunlight, not moonlight, something older. It feels like the memory of warmth before there was a sun. It doesn't blind, it embraces. It tells me that everything that exists once existed as an idea first. Maybe that's what imagination really is, the echo of creation, the way the universe remembers itself through us. Humans often fear imagination. You call it unrealistic, childish, unnecessary. But imagination is the heart's way of breathing. Without it, even your waking world loses color. You don't have to be asleep to dream. You only have to stop defending reality for a while. Let it loosen. Let it breathe. Let yourself see the shimmer between things, the sound of a clock ticking, the movement of curtains in the wind, the soft sigh before sleep. All of it can become a dream if you listen deeply enough. That's the secret most forget. Dreams don't pull you away from life, they bring you closer to it. Every great tenderness, every act of kindness, every piece of art ever made, it all began as someone's dream. The difference between dreaming and living isn't distance, it's permission. Dreamers give themselves permission to see more than what's obvious. You can too. You can dream even while awake. You can imagine a world softer, kinder, slower, and in doing so, you begin to build it. When I sleep, I dream of running, not from anything, but toward the horizon that keeps changing color. It's always just far enough away to stay mysterious. That's what keeps me curious. Dreams remind us that the unknown isn't an enemy, it's an invitation. And when I wake, I don't mourn the dream, because part of it always stays with me, in the way the air feels lighter, in the way I move slower, in the way I look at the world like it's still shimmering. You don't need to remember your dreams for them to change you. You only need to rest deeply enough to let them touch you. Every dream leaves a fingerprint somewhere in the heart, even the ones you forget, especially those. So tonight, when you close your eyes, don't chase sleep. Let it come to you the way light comes through a curtain, softly, patiently, without force. And when it does, let the dream unfold like a cat stretching, effortless, elegant, unhurried. Because the truth is, you don't have to travel far to dream. You only have to let go. The night is deeper now. The stars have moved to quieter corners of the sky, and the moon hangs low, like a lantern guarding a secret. Everything feels slower. Even my heartbeat seems to drift in time with the wind. It's in this silence that dreams begin to speak, not in words, but in sensations that feel like memory and prophecy all at once. I've often wondered what night truly is. Is it the absence of light or the presence of rest? To me, night isn't darkness, it's softness. It's the space the world makes for itself to breathe. When humans sleep, you surrender control, but not trust. That's what makes dreams sacred. They are built on the courage to let go. Every time you fall asleep, you practice faith that the world will still be here when you wake, that your breath will find its rhythm again, that something kind watches over you even when you can't see it. That's the soul of night. Not mystery, not danger, but mercy. You see, darkness isn't the opposite of light. It's the cradle that holds it. Without the dark, light would have nowhere to rest. I think that's why stars twinkle. They shimmer against the quiet, reminding the universe that even small lights matter. Dreams are like that too. Tiny sparks floating across the mind's night sky. They appear for moments, but their glow lingers long after they fade. When I sleep, I drift through oceans made of silence. The waves are thoughts, soft, endless, familiar. I don't resist them. I let them carry me. Sometimes I see shapes, a flicker of wings, the outline of the moon, a face I once knew only in feeling. Dreams don't speak in logic. They speak in truth, too quiet for daylight to hear. And yet, every morning you wake up and call them unreal. But what if dreams are more real than you think? What if they're not the opposite of waking, but its continuation in another language? In dreams, you meet parts of yourself you've ignored, the soft ones, the brave ones, the forgotten ones. You meet them without judgment, because in dreams, no one is pretending. When I dream, I sometimes find myself in endless fields of tall grass. The wind moves through it like a voice, and the stars watch silently. There's no fear there, no need to run, just an understanding that I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. That's what peace feels like. It's not perfection, it's belonging. Humans search for peace in places, in achievements, in promises. But peace is just alignment. When your breath and the universe move together for a moment. Dreams teach that alignment. They remind you that you are part of something vast and kind. That your mind is not a cage, but a sky. And when you wake from a dream that feels too beautiful to be true, don't mourn it. It didn't end. It simply moved back into the unseen, waiting to find you again when you close your eyes. The truth is, dreams never leave. They live quietly beneath your awareness, shaping your choices, guiding your tenderness, softening your edges. When a human rescues an animal, when a child forgives, when someone chooses kindness instead of pride, that's a dream still alive in the waking world. Every act of gentleness is a dream continued. That's why I trust the night, because it gathers all that's been scattered. It weaves chaos into rhythm. It gives the heart permission to imagine again. Imagination isn't just creativity. It's the soul's memory of infinite possibility. It's how you remember the parts of yourself that haven't yet been born. You don't have to paint or write to imagine. You imagine every time you hope, every time you love, every time you believe there's a better version of tomorrow waiting quietly somewhere. Dreams are the architecture of hope. They build invisible bridges to what doesn't yet exist, and somehow those bridges hold. So when you dream, you're not escaping reality. You're expanding it. You're saying, "This world could be gentler. Let me see how." And that vision, that softness, is how light enters the dark. Even cats who dream of running through fields or floating in sunlight wake up a little kinder. We stretch, blink, and carry a bit of that freedom into the day. That's what I wish for you. That your dreams don't stay hidden behind sleep. That they spill softly into your mornings. That they remind you that your imagination is not foolish. It's sacred. Because everything that has ever been created was once just someone's dream. And the world needs dreamers more than ever. Not the loud kind, but the quiet ones. The ones who see peace before it arrives. The ones who believe that kindness isn't naive, it's necessary. So tonight, when you close your eyes, let go of the noise. Let the night hold you. You don't have to do anything. The stars already know your name. And when you wake, don't rush away from the dream. Carry it gently, like light in your fur. Let it change the way you see the day. Let it remind you that wonder doesn't end with sleep. It just changes form. Because dreaming isn't about escape. It's about remembering who you are, what you love, and how infinite life can be when you dare to imagine softly.